Welcome to Show Me Your Rack.
Welcome. Hi. Life is great. I'm feeling a cutie. We're hanging out with a cutie tonight.
Because Lace is under the weather.
But I'm here to party. That's for
You
damn
are.
sure.
She's not letting it keep her down.
Uh-uh.
She's not letting her keep her down.
This guest is super cool. Super califragilistic. Did I just say super something?
You did.
Glad you like it?
Yeah. It's the medicine talking. It's the antibiotics.
It's the Robitussin.
Oh, your Lace is sick, and we are having a very lovely windstorm when our wind chimes are going off like mad. So if you hear those, I'm sorry. At least it's not all of the Halloween animatronics going off and talking in the background.
Was that a thing?
Oh, yeah.
Right?
It could have been a thing. They're all around me on the outside, and if they went off, it sounds like Spirit Halloween.
You are an animatronics household. I don't know why. I would have never guessed that.
Oh, yes. It's because of...
How many?
I don't even know. I've lost count. They're upstairs, downstairs, inside, on the back porch.
I'm dead. We need to change the show. Show me your animatronics.
Thorin would love to do his own YouTube show, and I keep telling him no. No. Because he's 6. 6-year-old does not need to be YouTubing.
I'm basically 6.
Okay. Well, he would someday love to do that. It's not right now.
Do you think that Thorin watches this show?
No. Every now and then it'll come across on his tablet, and he'll be like, "There's Mama and Lace."
Doesn't he have a friend in school who or like he's in his class or something, and the little boy got a snake from you guys?
Oh yeah, he's a few years older than Thorin. Yes, they have a snake from us. Maverick.
How cool is that?
Yeah.
And him and Maverick watched the show. Hi.
They have watched it before, yes.
Bear with me, guys. I'm so loopy. This is going to be a great time.
I love that you're loopy.
I'm going to peel another cutie, and we're going to have a great time.
She's on orange number 2.
Yeah.
We have a wonderful guest coming to us today from the great state of Arizona.
The great state of 48.
Man, you need to just have this all the time.
It's all this vitamin C.
All right, let's bring him out before we use up all of our goodness, and he's not even here yet.
I know.
Look who's here.
Bring him out. It's
Joel.
Hi.
How are we doing?
Better now. We're doing great. Lace is fantastic.
Yeah,
we need some Robitussin.
Like yeah, Robitussin. Who would know, right?
The flu ain't keeping me down one more second. I'm here to rock and roll.
Good for you. Good for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, being sick is lame. So
that sucks. It's like lamer than the 15 minutes of lame.
It has been known. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad you are on the mend and that you found the Robitussin.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's going to be all great. Joel, I want to talk about how freaking cool your logo is, pal.
Yes.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you. Yeah,
I just think it's badass, man.
Yeah, I did that all by myself. Minus the artwork.
But you came up with the whole idea.
Yeah. I came up with the idea and then went through a bunch of different styles until we kind of got where I wanted to be. So it came out great, though, I think. Especially we got cactus here. I mean, I like Arizona quite a bit. So
I think it's iconic.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I really like it. And I just did my first show this weekend. Last weekend.
Tell us everything.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah. And it was funny because people would walk by and then they walk by again and then they'd be like, "Oh, I see it." I'm like, yeah.
It's a little badass little cactus in the desert, man.
Yeah.
So were you nervous to win your first show? Were you ready? Do you felt like you were prepared looking back on it, all right now after your first show? How'd it go?
Yeah, I was not too nervous, I guess. Yeah, I wasn't too nervous. I mean, it's our first show I've ever vended, but I've been doing this a while now, and certainly not the first show I've ever been to, right? So, like, I already know a lot of people in the industry, I have a lot of friends here, and so that's a little bit calming, when you see like, oh, hey, how you doing? Oh, hey, how you doing? And like everybody's just there. That makes it pretty easy. I was a little nervous, I guess, for the idea of being like on for that long, I guess, so I got, like almost to perform that long, because it's forever. You're standing there forever. We do no chairs. We do, we stand. Nobody's sitting. So it's like, we're up all day. And if I could tell you how many times I said, hey, good morning. Yeah. How's the show going? You been here
what
before?
Was your tag?
Yeah.
What was your cadence?
Yeah. It was like, this is your first reptile show? You guys just getting here?
Yeah.
Like, so it's like, that's.
Did you remember to switch to afternoon when it was afternoon? Because I always forget and continue to say good morning until about 3 o'clock.
Yeah. I usually stick with how y'all doing.
There you go. That's perfect.
I can say that to anybody. So that's
y'all having a good time at the show?
Yeah. Yeah. What do you think about reptiles?
Pretty weird, huh?
Yeah. But it was, I had a ton of fun. I'll tell you, like, it was really good. Yeah. I mean, I talked to a ton of people. We handed out a bazillion stickers and cards. It was cool, I feel like the booth looked nice. Everything came together. And so, I don't really have much to complain about. I did learn quite a bit about the, I guess, market for the show that would be here in Arizona would be way more pet friendly than what we brought, because like we would talk to a lot of people. We would explain, certain things, blah, blah. But, all the animals we had there, I mean, they're bananas, right? But they have like stranger and fire and spot nose and yellow belly, and they're all poss pied and poss head clown. And it's like, they're these like really cool bananas, but to somebody walking in that's just like here to maybe get their first snake or blah, 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 like a $600+ animal isn't their ticket, so I can understand that. And I think going forward, I would definitely incorporate more of the $200 animals, not only because they would sell, but because it would offer me the opportunity to sell to other people, instead of just trying to sell to a breeder.
And then at least you could maybe buy your table back.
Yeah,
sure. Least. Yeah. And it like, we sold one pretty, $400 animal to somebody who was kind of just starting out. It was like her first clown, and that was cool to be able to sell to her, So if I had those $200 animals, I could also sell to the people that are really interested in what we have to say, how we present ourselves, how we raise our animals. They just are outpriced. And so I think that was my lesson from the show, is I need a broader range of animals if I'm going to do a show. But I've only ever sold online, and I've only ever really bred for myself, so, who knows? I don't know. We'll see, I guess.
You're learning from what you went through.
Yeah,
sorry, Lace.
No, you're good. Do you only keep ball pythons?
No, we have a few reticulated pythons, a boa constrictor. I have a Euromastic. Cool. I have a macaw, and I have 2 Great Danes and a cat. So I don't know. We got like a useless farm over here.
Yeah.
So
don't we all?
Yeah.
Lace the other day messaged me and she goes, Nikki, zoos are making a bunch of money. Why am I not making a bunch of money? I said, because that means, Lace, that we have to like people enough to let them in our home and pay us money to see the animals we have. That's not going to happen. Because we
like
do
when
it
you
for
think
ourselves.
about it, I'm like, what is my dream job in the world? I don't know, man. I just want to have like a sanctuary or like a zoo. And then I'm like, oh, wait, I have that.
You do. And it's a sanctuary because it's not filled with a bunch of strangers coming in to touch all of your animals.
True. That's true. This apparently we are living the dream, guys.
Apparently.
This is it.
We are.
Yeah.
Don't you forget it. Don't you forget it.
I think younger self might think so a little bit.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
If money and all the other things that were outside of the dream weren't existing, you know, they'd be like, yeah, okay, you killed it. You know,
were you into reptiles as a kid too, Joel?
Yeah, I mean, I've always liked animals. I like all of them. You know, you know, I remember seeing my first ball python in some little podunk pet store in Kingman, where I grew up in Arizona, and I was just like, this thing is insane. You know, Mom didn't want snakes. I wasn't allowed to have them. You know, so I don't know. Now here I am. I have a house for them in my backyard. So. I guess, you know.
There you go.
Yeah. So I don't know. Sometimes no is the wrong answer, right? Maybe just let them get the one snake, you know, and they'd be like, "Oh, okay, snakes are cool, but I don't want 1,000 of them." So I don't know. It goes two ways, right?
Aren't you so glad it was a no before, though, so you could be living this life now?
Right. Right. Yeah, for sure.
Wouldn't have it any other way. I mean, who gets to come home and see all of their slithery creatures and also be like Lace yesterday morning and wake up to eggs and then have an incubator and have little babies hatch? And I mean,
that part is crazy.
Wasn't ready for that.
Yeah, that's really cool.
Surprise. That's one way to get there.
What was the clutch from?
Retained sperm from last season.
Oh,
it was fine. It was fine. That? I was running the pairing back. I guess I just decided to wait a little bit too long before I was like, okay, definitely I'm running it back, put him in. Right. I mean, she was already there. So yes, I will be investing in an ultrasound.
Yeah. Holy cow. That's pretty cool. I've never had that happen. But that's I've heard about that happening, you know, so that's pretty crazy.
Yeah. 10 out of 10. It was a happy surprise, I'll say that.
Yeah, cool.
A surprise to say the least. So
yeah, that's always cool.
When did you start? When did you I guess have your first breeding season?
The first time I ever bred ball pythons was I think I had my first clutch in 2008 or 2009. And then as State 48 official, we started that in 2015.
Very cool. 09 was a great year. I graduated high school in 09. Great year.
Did you? Yeah. I graduated in 06. So not too far ahead of you. But that's why.
So right out the gate, you were like, let's go. Let's do this.
I moved out. I quickly realized after moving out that I could have animals that I wanted. Yep. And that's what I did, you know.
I don't have to hide this from my parents anymore.
Yep. Yeah. Because I had a snake in the garage. But you know, it wasn't that great. What
kind of snake was in the garage?
I had a boa constrictor in the garage. And then my first real snake was at my aunt's house. She let me have a snake at her house. So I had a corn snake over there. So I worked hard. I worked hard to have reptiles, you know. I was even having other people have them at their house for me. So
you're hitting up your favorite auntie like, hey, I know you got space for a little tub.
Yeah, you could do this, right?
Yeah, right. Keep it on the DL. It's gonna pay off for me one day.
Yep. And now, so it's funny now when I'm like doing all this, and she's like, "Oh yeah, I started." You know, that's kind of fun.
Right.
Yeah, but
this all started here.
Yeah.
So you work a lot of bongo stuff, if I'm not mistaken. I go bongo for bongos.
Yeah, I really like bongo. I think it's a cool gene. I would like to have even more of it, but I've been a little limited. I got into the project through a snake I got through Ozzy. That was really cool, bongo female, and that's kind of been my entire web of the bongo stuff. And then I picked up a cool bongo combo het puzzle from DPR up north. And we were lucky enough to hatch out a bongo puzzle a few years ago. So that was like super exciting. And now he's breeding for us. So that's even cooler.
Well, that definitely threw you into your puzzle projects. Yeah. Cause you're definitely heavy on puzzle.
Yes. Yeah.
Very cool.
That's like the coolest thing for me is puzzle right now.
Yeah.
I almost consider kind of the other stuff I'm doing to be maybe the animals that would be the kind of pet sales for the maybe shows I do, you know? And then, you know, kind of having that puzzle project for the people that, you know, like the, you
That's
know,
where
if you know,
you're going all in.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, so yeah, I really like puzzle dough. And so I don't know, hopefully we'll have some pretty cool bongo combo puzzles this year. So
Man,
I don't know.
I know that I sound like a broken record sometimes. Obviously, I'm the biggest fan of hypo, but hypo and puzzle, they belong together forever.
Yeah, agreed.
It's incredible, man.
Yeah, I totally agree. Yeah. This was my first year hatching. I think this was our first year hatching visual hypo puzzles.
And you threw Sapphire into the mix.
Yes. Yeah. Have some,
dude.
Yes. Sapphire also like another weird. The problem is there's like sensory overload in how many genes there are in the ball python pool, right?
Right.
And a lot of genes do kind of similar stuff. So there's like an argument to be made that you can go a lot of different ways with each gene you're using. And so with that, I feel like really cool genes that can be really pivotal get overlooked. And that, you know, that inherently gives you an opportunity, right? But I think Sapphire is one of those genes. I think it's kind of overlooked. Because it's crazy. It's doing such it. You know what's cool is when a gene actually does something. You know, like there's a lot of really subtle genes out there, but when you can actually see that a gene is doing something, I don't know, that's great, right? I'll work that into any project. So I don't know.
Nikki, can you pull up the gram? I want to show this off. Can you pull up the gram?
As long as I don't disappear again. So our power went out. It came back on, and then the internet didn't want to turn back on, but it was trying to connect to my in-laws' oven, which apparently has some kind of connection. I'm like, LG oven will not help me in this moment. But it's
unfortunate.
You know, I tried to remain as calm as possible. Well, inside, I was like,
I just internal neti potted myself with my electrolytes.
Also, I'd like to say we used to never, ever lose power, but they're putting in a housing development across the road, like down, not across the road, but a ways away from us. And they are like just like tearing up the whole road and like getting into the roots of trees. So I blame all of what's happening.
Don't they know who we are?
Apparently
don't they know we're filming?
We're so busy.
I'm pretty offended by that.
I am too. How dare they?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm looking for the thing that you're telling me to look for.
1, 2, 3, 4 rows down.
1, 2, 3, 4.
And it's the one with Rocky Mountain Way by the great Joe Walsh, everybody.
Oh, no, I won't be able to hear it. Okay.
Yeah.
It's
I got it. Can we just? If I disappear again, just keep going.
Instagram?
Okay. This one?
Yeah. Yeah, it's cool snake.
Yes.
I really like it. You know, it looks like not a lot of other snakes, which is cool.
Agreed. So is the Sapphire, help me out here, because we're actually learning a little bit of Sapphire on this show as we go.
Sure.
So is the Sapphire causing the swirliness up the dorsal? Or is that the GHI?
Wish I would have brought down the other snake. I brought that animal here to show you.
But you know
It's
what
fabulous.
makes this whole thing wild is, of course, Mojave's in the mix, right?
Mhm.
Yes.
So what the fuck? That'll always throw some crazy ass shit.
Yeah.
Always.
So everybody, a lot of people I've talked to don't think GHI is in that.
I don't know, man.
I have hatched a GHI Mojave puzzle a couple years ago. It is stunningly different than that animal.
Ooh.
So that's why, because like GHI Mojave is super strong combo. It like eliminates side pattern. And so the animal that I produced, the GHI Mojave puzzle, is like, he's almost black. Like he's super dark.
Okay.
And then you can see a jigsaw puzzle like pattern down the dorsal, and then there's like no side pattern.
Which is very cool, and it's real pixely too. I love that on the belly.
So yeah, that's why a lot of people think this is just Sapphire Mojave. And if this is just Sapphire Mojave puzzle, then this is like Sapphire is like the coolest gene ever in puzzle.
Yeah.
Because I have a Mojave puzzle, and it looks nothing like that. And then his brother is a Mojave puzzle, and it looks nothing like that.
That's incredible.
I don't know. I don't know. There's the genes, right? There's genes floating everywhere, and there's stuff happening, and the goal is to make cool snakes, and that's a cool snake.
That is a cool snake.
Sisterhood of the traveling pants with these genes, man.
Yeah.
I see that you're also working confusion acid. Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yeah, I really like that.
Need
really
more of
like
that.
Yeah, I think that's a really cool gene too, especially in clown
as well. Yeah,
clown, it's like freaking fantastic.
Have you heard about static?
Static, yeah, it was all the same stuff.
Right. But what happens when you have something static and you drop some acid to it? Is it still just super acidy?
Yeah, and I don't even know if there's a super, or if there's a super, it's not viable, or I don't know if you can see it. Like, that's what I mean by viable. I like leopard, like super leopards, like you can't really like see a super leopard, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I don't really know. I've never seen a super. But from my understanding, like
it's
like static, lines, right? Acid, confusion, they were all kind of the same. Gene. But I don't know. Maybe static's different. Who knows? I don't know. Shit.
I don't know, man.
Genetic
but
testing.
I got my eye on one just to see. But because, like you said, I mean, yes, I get it. They do the same shit, and it's 3 different names. I'm following you. But you also got to plug and play with something that's not being played with.
Sure. And the counter argument to what I'm saying is there is no way that I would be able to confidently, continually ID yellow belly versus gravel. And they do a starkly different thing in their super form. So, who's to say that that's not what's happening with static and confusion and acid? They could look very similar.
Nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they could be very different because there's a lot of similar genes out there that do very different things. So I don't know.
Yeah, sometimes it's like the more you know, the less you know. It feels like sometimes.
I think that's life in general.
It is life in general.
Yeah, for sure. It's
happy
a terrible
little
spot
accidents.
To be in. Yeah. So I don't know, but I really like the gene either way. So, and I encourage you to go down the static route. I think that was through Fred Kick started that maybe. Yeah, that's a cool. Yeah, they're all cool.
I have been on a bitchy rant lately where I'm talking about how I'm pissed that there's not enough hypo acid.
Yeah,
that I'm able to put my eyes on. I'm sure it's out there, but no one's showing lace.
Yeah, I think. Why can't I think of his name? Dale is his name, but why can't I think of his snake name? He has some hypoacids that he's hatched that are really cool.
Dale. Where are you, Dale?
Why? Yeah, I'm gonna have to. I feel bad for this, right? It's worse that I know his name because I don't know anybody's name, and I know everybody's snake name.
Right?
So,
And you
Because
can
we put
pick
you on the spot.
It's the logo. You gotta. I know
like
everybody's logo.
Constrictor. It's something constrictor. Why can't I think of it? I don't know. Anyways, really cool.
It'll
acid
come to
stuff.
you.
He's done a lot
Nikki
of
will
acid stuff
find
too, like genetic stripe acid, which
Oh,
is really
Dale
cool.
Richards,
I think.
constricted reptiles. Yeah, you're right. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Golly.
Yeah. Yeah. He has cool acid stuff. He's been working like different stuff with acid than traditional clown stuff, you know.
Yep.
I mean, I'm sure he has that too, but you know, that's cool. I like people that are doing that.
Yeah. I want to see it in like Mandarin, acid Mandarin stuff.
Yeah, that would be cool. I mean, it does really cool stuff with like the yellow belly and the red stripe, you know, it's like all those colors work really well in that complex.
Yep. Yep. I love the black bellies.
Yeah.
Well, I'm
Anyway,
ready to
enough
see
about
some
me.
snakes. Are you ready, Lace?
Oh yeah. Okay, we could
100%.
share
I'm ready.
some snakes. Okay.
Yes, please.
Today we're getting to hang out with like recent babies from this past season of yours, correct?
Yeah, this is all this season. Or not. Yeah, 2025 season.
Here's me wanting to see them before my power goes out again. I'm like,
no, I guess no particular
just wanna-
order.
Show me the fucking snakes.
better not. The wind doesn't sound like it's. I don't hear the wind chime anymore.
Whoa. So this girl like
jumper?
Yeah, she like doesn't really like me. So this is a, let's see, maybe light, different. No, this is a
closer to the glass.
Every time we do this.
Maybe like this. Go back with the light. One of these, maybe. I don't know. This is a hypo lace puzzle. So it's literally a lace, right? So you're already in.
Lace is already in, yes.
Hypo lace puzzle.
Yeah. So this is our first.
Snake was made for you, Lace.
I believe this is the only one in the world. From my understanding of what everybody has with lace and puzzle. I know Will over at RCR has lace puzzles. I don't think he has the hypo. But it's crazy. Like it has a two-tone stripe. Like its back pattern has like flaming in it, you know, which is like, that's insane. And then it like stretched the puzzle pattern out and made like lines. And then that like long neck stripe. I don't know. It's like a crazy looking animal that I'm not showing that great right now on camera, but
it's the way it always goes on camera.
Yeah, it's hard.
Just do our
camera
best.
thing.
It's
Is it posted? Hard. I'm gonna find her.
Yeah, I have posted her, and then I have her sister here also, which is a Mojave hypo puzzle. I think.
Oh my God, I see her. She's gorgeous.
I see her as well.
Possibly lace, but she's pretty. Let's see if I can get.
It's just so bright.
She's purple. That's wild.
Yeah, really cool looking animal.
Oh, there we go. There we go.
Oh,
it's like some kind of magic thing happened. I don't know what just happened, but
I'm dying because those motherfuckers looked like neon highlighters, and then now we're all clear, and they are neon highlighters.
Oh yeah, they are.
Why are they so glowing?
Okay, perfect. All right, it's working. Got it.
It's working now.
Beautiful.
Yeah. Okay.
Whatever happened, it happened.
Here are brother and sister. So I don't know, but
they're incredible.
Lace project I'm really excited for in general because I think it's cooler than DG. So that's my quick bullet point. And then so we talked about sapphire. This is a Mojave sapphire. and this girl's het puzzle as well. So you can see like it's like pixelating the pattern a little bit and kind of screwing up the alien heads of what would be just kind of like a normal Mojave. Like I feel like this is obviously not just a Mojave, I guess is my point. Yeah. Like just your eye test, you can tell that there is something else going on. And that's what I like about Sapphire, is it's like obvious that something's happening. She has like a cool neck stripe, which is weird, like inside her stripe.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Right at the base of her head. Yeah. Sapphire seems to do that in the neck. And that's then cool. So that's why I believe, sorry, everybody's tangled up down here.
No need to be sorry.
Okay, so that's why I think, so this is the Sapphire Mojave puzzle. And I feel like they're kind of like, this is the puzzle or the non-puzzle. And then this is the visual puzzle of the Sapphire.
It's very busy up top. Lots going on.
Yeah, has a pretty cool.
Then you turn the snake a tiny little angle, and it looks like a whole different snake.
Right. I know. So like the heads and the necks are super confusing, and then it looks super busy on the sides, and then all of a sudden it kind of just has a straight stripe, kind of down the back. Yeah. So I'm excited, really excited for that project. And then last snake I'll try and show you is just a really cool clown we hatched this year, which will probably be hard to show in a lot of detail. But this is a...
We're back to fuzzballs.
Oh, why? Why is it doing this to us?
Okay.
I blame the weather here.
It's the construction.
It's the construction.
Yeah, it's
darn
the
construction.
Dang housing construction.
Why'd they put in a development?
Still looks extremely bright.
Yeah, it's cool. You know, it's just a cool banana combo, and it's hard to see. I don't know. I posted her on my Instagram. She has like a little person on her head, like her head stamp is like a little person. If I
I'm devastated that we can't see her little person head stamp.
Yeah,
we're a sucker for a little person head stamp.
Yeah,
okay. As soon as it unfuzzies, we're gonna be like, bring it back out.
Yeah. So you know, that was kind of it though. The puzzle stuff's what I'm most excited for.
We need it to not be fuzzy so we can see the person.
But she's on Instagram. Cool snake.
I think it's she's up next to a really, really dark snake. Is that her?
That is her. Those are her clutch mates.
Oh, okay. Well, geez, that picture is really, really cool.
Yeah, kind of like a blue background on that picture. Yeah. Yeah, that's.
You take great photos.
Thank you. Yeah, I think those two are like, one has banana, one doesn't, but I think everything else is the same. Like I think they're the same snake, but one has banana and one doesn't, which is really cool.
I see what you mean. The banana. Oh man, that's freaking wild.
Basically, what Lace is saying is go check out Joel's Instagram page because you won't be disappointed. No, I'm doing the same thing. I'm over here scrolling through all of them as well.
Yeah, we've put a lot of time into it, you know, and it's been a lot of fun. But
how many clutches total did you have this year?
What's that?
How many clutches did you have total this year?
So every year we average about 6. And now we have 6 this year. I think our biggest season we've ever had is we had 10 clutches. So, you know, we're probably averaging 6. My first few years we only had 3. You know, like I said, I'm breeding like the animals I want for myself.
Oh yeah.
You know, so it's like we have 100 animals in there right now, and I only had 6 clutches last year. It wasn't because I don't know how to breed snakes. You know, it's like you know, some of them I didn't want to do the pairings yet. The males weren't ready, or the female isn't ready. You know, so it's like, seems like
I'm no market professional, but doesn't seem to me like right now is the time to breed snakes just to breed snakes.
No.
Certainly.
Kind of seems like you have to be extremely methodical and do exactly what you just said. Breed for your own, breed what you like, keep it all. That's kind of where a lot of, well, it's where I am at. That's where I think Nikki's at. A lot of people are there right now. Don't be stupid. Don't be stupid. Don't flood the market with bullshit.
Yeah, and I think ultimately, you know, don't produce what what's not reasonable to sell, you know, like, or I guess the rule of thumb would be just don't produce what you can't keep all of.
Yes.
You know.
Yes. Yes.
And that's how I've always bred the entire time. So that it's a positive though, because it makes you breed right. You know, it makes you really think about your pairings. It makes you like excited about what you're doing. You know, all this stuff, right? And like I just said about the animals, you know, the pet animals and the pet stuff like that, like the other side of this is like there are a lot of people out there breeding a lot of snakes. You know, go buy a bunch of those snakes and resell them. You know, I don't know. You know, you don't have to be breeding too, because there's a lot of snakes out there that need to be sold. So, you know, I don't know. There's like, I guess, a whole new conversation there on that kind of stuff. But you know, I just think if you're breeding for yourself, you're gonna find yourself in a better position in the long run. For sure. And
it hits different when you're creating from what you've created. You're not, you know, you're breeding within your own production. You're not breeding me and Nikki's snake. You're breeding Joel's snake that you've been working on this project for X amount of years. That it hits different.
And you're saving yourself from burnout, I think, because if you're really enjoying what you're doing and breeding what you like, you're going to be a lot more happy to go out there and see everything than feel like it's a job.
Yeah,
that's another thing I learned from this show. There is value in not relying on this money from these animals. And if you can be in a position where you can do that, I think that is a good goal. I mean, that, you know, I think that's what I'm doing. Obviously, you know, this is still hobby stuff for me. There's like, you know, I have a lot of animals, but it's all still me doing it. You know, I'm the only one in there, so it's not unmanageable. So, you know, the stress it puts on you to have to sell snakes is tough. Tough. So I don't know. I would advise that's a tough gig to dive right into. But I mean, obviously, there's like, you know, there's still money being spent on these animals.
Oh yeah,
and, like, you know, there's a bunch of breeders there that's made a lot of money, you know, from what I saw, and so it's like, and there's still online sales going. There's, you know, multi-$1,000 animals that I look at that aren't there next week. So it's like you know, blah blah blah, but.
But isn't it nice to sell them when you're not feeling like you're under a deadline to sell them, like a have to? That's I think the point you're thinking of, right? Like you're doing it because you love it and it's exciting and rewarding. And yes, it's nice to make money, but it's also nice not to feel like you have to sell it to the next person that walks by.
Right. Well, you know, like I like walked around Sunday around the show and I was like, I wonder what people are like pricing stuff at. And I see like, you know, some like multi-combo clowns that are for $75. And I'm like, oh, no kidding, I'm not selling anything. You know?
There's the half off people on Sundays. Everything's half off. Oh my gosh.
So, you know, but that's fine. I get it. Like you got to sell animals and like, you know, I get it. Like there's expenses. The world's is expensive to be here, right? Like, so I get it, but it's just, I think if you can put yourself in a position where you can have multiple streams of income, that is the ultimate goal, right? If we're going to talk about finances, when it comes to snakes, you know, I think that's your best case scenario always for anything. So I don't know, you know,
I heard everything you said and I agree with all of it.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too.
Sorry, I had to blow my nose. It was getting a little outrageous. Sorry.
I get it.
You did really good. You made it 40 minutes.
Yeah.
Without having to blow your nose. I mean, you are getting better.
I honked up a lung in the room over.
Robitussin for the win.
That's what it's all about.
Oh my goodness. I think it's time for something, Lace. Do you think it's time for something?
I'm ready. And I'm excited because I think that there's still a lot. Sometimes we get through the show and then we get to lightning round with Lace. And I feel like I know the majority of the answers, but I think that we're going to be pleasantly surprised. Joel is going to just throw out some bars on us right now.
We'll see.
I think so too. All right, wait, we got to do our thing.
Look at that. How cool.
Yep, there's thing.
Yeah.
It's a thing. It's a thing.
Happening outside thunder and lightning, but
yeah, I like it. That's cool.
All right, here we go.
Joel. I'm going to mix up our cards. Welcome to Lightning Round with Lace. We're asking you a series of questions, and you don't have to be fast, but you can be fast if you want. Are you ready? Here we go.
Got it, yeah.
What is your favorite recessive?
Puzzle.
What's your favorite movie?
Ooh, Interstellar.
Joel's been fast. That's two, like
a good one.
20 seconds.
It's both great answers. What's the last snake that you purchased?
I got what is the last one? That Russo spot nose confusion clown.
Love him, by the way.
Yeah. Big fan.
Yeah, big fan.
Yeah.
Speaking of big fans, what's your best snake room pro tip?
Dang, snake room pro tip. Have a big trash can is a pretty good one.
That's a great answer. Yeah.
You know, that's an often overlooked. To do a 55, we do a big trash can.
Yeah.
You know?
Dump and go.
Get water in your snake room. Get a hose, line, get something that will change your effing life. So, yeah.
Don't I fucking know that. What is a gene that pairs well with everything?
Hypo.
We here at the table would agree.
Mm-hmm.
What is the most challenging part about breeding ball pythons?
Longevity.
These are great answers, Joel.
Yeah.
I know. Yeah.
Fabulous.
Do my best.
You are our people. You keep it low and slow. You're having a great time. You're being smart with it. You're our people.
I appreciate that.
Joel, what's your favorite cookie?
Ooh. That's such a harder question. Snickerdoodle probably right now. Yeah.
Joel is most definitely our people. The snake questions don't take you much thinking time, but the cookie question,
yeah.
The cookie
now it's solidified.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right, Nikki? I did it all for the cookie. Come
on.
Always.
Nikki listens to Limp Bizkit a lot.
I mean, who doesn't, right?
See, he's just check off the boxes.
I've seen him live. All right, like come on.
Me too. Like this year. Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah, like.
Joel, shout out your mentor, if you have one. If you don't, they're missing out.
I think Brian Barczyk did a lot for me. Yeah.
Aww.
Yeah, he was like the first person I bought like super expensive snakes from. I bought scaleless stuff from him. And he like talked to me forever and like broke stuff down. It was really cool. And I was like nobody, you know, this is like the eons ago. So that was really cool. And then that's why I really like Bongo. He really liked Bongo. He used to talk about it all the time in like his older snake bite videos. So yeah, that was pretty good. And I don't know. Now it sounds weird because Ben Rennick was also like pretty pivotal for me. And listening to a lot of his like old videos and like podcasts he used to do and like his setup, I like kind of got inspiration from my setups, just solid white. And he used to just be like black Rennick reptiles. It looks so cool. So I don't know. Those are like two kind of standouts. But I get like, I mean, mentorship in this community is just by being in it. You know, you get inspiration and motivation from everybody, you know? So I don't know, just being involved in the community is your mentor. You know, if you're in it and you're paying attention to it, it'll teach you a lot of stuff. So that's how to longer lightning round.
Great answer. No, dude. We've been in a 2.5 hour long lightning round with Lace one time with Billy. So we're fine.
Sure.
What is a gene that you don't have that you want?
Ooh. Maybe monsoon. Yeah, monsoon might be cool. I think it has some potential, you know, and some of those combos look pretty cool.
Well, monsoon and your shit, all about that. So
Serious.
yeah. We all think you need some monsoon as well, Joel.
Yeah, I think monsoon would be cool. And it's kind of, Dave Green started it here, you know, it was in Arizona. So
even better, close by.
Yeah. So I don't know. I think that's something I need. Probably.
We'll check back. We'll hold you accountable. We'll check back in with you at the follow up to see. Knowing you're going to be like, oh yeah, it's laying like tomorrow. Yeah, Joel. Do you think that you have a dream pairing? Or let's call it today's dream pairing. That's what we need to change the verbiage to. Today's dream pairing. What do you want to produce? What do you want to cut open out of an egg right now?
Cut open out of an egg right now. Anything, right? I want to cut a hypo sunset rainbow puzzle.
Yikes. What does that even look like?
I have no idea.
That's the fun in it.
I hope to know what rainbow sunset looks like soon. Not this season, maybe next, maybe this season might have a shot at, but probably next year, 2027. We should have some shots at some sunset rainbow hypopides and a couple other things. So I think that is going to be so cool. Like,
it's got to be.
We've seen like sunset can be changed so much. You know, you can put a dramatic change on sunset. Ultramel looks insane. Albino changed it a lot. And these are, you know, we're talking about genes that like nothing changes. Like super black pastel albino still looks like an albino, but you know, an albino sunset does look different. And so it's like, that's crazy that gene is changing in albinism. So it's like, yeah, I think banana sunset is insane. There's no way rainbow sunset won't just be like the coolest snake I've ever seen in my life. So that's the plan. And again, Brian Barczyk felt that the sunset was the key to like the sun dragon and stuff like that you have in boas. So that's kind of my goal. Like that's my path right now, is to figure that out.
Well, we look forward to seeing it because you're going to make it.
Yeah, can't wait. Yeah, I appreciate that.
What are your thoughts on dinkers? Do you dink around or no dinkers? You got your hands full already.
I have, sort of. Yeah, I have a weird clown that I got when I very first started. I got her at a reptile show from, I don't even know who. I've had her for years. And she just like looks weird, and she has like weird babies. And so I've kind of kept back her whole line because I was always breeding for myself. So it was always like holdback stuff I was breeding to her. And I just have like some really like odd looking normals that I've kind of kept back, but they're all double het clown pied. So, you know, I don't know what's impacting what, you know, but yeah, she's just a single gene clown, and she just has like really cool babies. So that's my only dinker. It's 3 animals. If you don't count like the males I was holding back no matter what, there wasn't some dinker thing going on, that I've been like, oh, you're kind of weird looking, I'll hold you back. But nah, I don't. Other than that, like, it's so hard, like, to get stuff. Like, that's why I'm talking about longevity. This is like, the longer you in, the harder it is to stay in. But the longer you're in, the better it is. You know? And you got to stick it out. Like, you got to enter this, like, wanting to spend 10 years at it at a minimum.
Minimum.
You know, and so that's a long time for the minimum. You know, you can get a medical degree in that time. So, you know,
and we ain't getting that.
Either way, you're spending a lot of money.
We're getting a couple. Right. We're getting a couple grand back. You know, if we're lucky.
Yeah.
What is your favorite song?
Ooh, gosh, Creature by I can't remember the band right now.
Creature.
I can find it for you in 1-ish second.
The show producer's already found it.
It's called Half Alive by Half Alive.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Wild, wild song.
Oh, genre electro pop. Fuck yeah, we're gonna listen to that in a little bit. What is the most rewarding part about breeding ball pythons?
Ooh, hatching day for sure. Hatching day is easily the most rewarding part. Followed secondly by maybe selling somebody a snake they really want. That's pretty cool too.
Followed third by being here on Show Me Your Rack.
Well, that was actually a near tie.
He was like, I'm going to be modest and not say that.
Oh.
Yeah, I didn't want to brag,
Yeah, I know.
No, it's okay. You didn't lose any points. Don't worry.
You lucky dog, you made the cut. So many. We're fighting off the wolves, okay?
Right, just left and right. My inbox
I appreciate it.
on Instagram is just out of control. No.
What is your
just have fun.
Don't make me call. What is your favorite incomplete dominant gene?
Lace.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, see.
Yeah. It's a twofer.
Love that. Yeah, Lace is badass.
She is.
Yeah, big fan.
Big fan.
Big fan.
What is a slept-on gene that you think still has a lot of untapped potential? Ooh, I know the answer. And I agree with you.
I said Sapphire. We got there with Sapphire. I would say Hidden Gene Woma is another one. It's really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Hidden Gene Woma is people think it's like spider and it has wobble. I've never seen it in my life. So it has a weird name. People don't like the name, but it's a cool snake. They do really cool stuff. So I don't know. Hopefully we'll have more. We have a Hidden Gene Woma puzzle girl going this year. So hopefully we can do something cool with Hidden Gene Woma.
I think those two do cool shit together.
They do. Yeah. And they offer a lot of color, which is surprising. So I don't know.
That'll be fun. What is some advice that you would give to somebody new into this hobby, whether they are starting out just as keepers, thinking they're wanting to breed? What is your advice to these fucking idiots?
Yeah.
I'm kidding.
Well, when you phrase it like that, I do think that there might be some warnings. But
because we lived through them. Because we learned the hard way.
Yeah. I think that ultimately a quote from my buddy Gavin over at Balls to You is buy with your eyes. I think that's pretty important. Especially now where the gene name isn't carrying as much weight to the value of the animal. So I think that if you purchase with your eyes, meaning you're buying a snake that looks awesome and that you really like, I think that you won't ever lose, because if you're brand new into this, you have brand new eyes into this. And if that is what is attractive to brand new eyes, then maybe that is what needs to be being sold. And if you're looking at it as a possibility of selling things someday, that's the value. Pretty snakes sell always. They just do. Ugly snakes are harder to sell. They just are. So
wait, full circle moment to when we started talking, and you're like, "Yeah, I need to have more bananas and bells and stuff out on the table." Talking about those new eyes.
Yeah.
Bells and banana eyes, baby.
They love those.
Yeah.
They love those.
People do.
Yeah, new eyes love those. They're a gateway drug into the ball python world. For sure. Yeah, without a doubt. Yeah,
The devil's lettuce.
Yeah, absolutely. They get you hooked. All right. Yeah.
They got me. I mean, Nikki, what was your first ball python?
Our first ball python was an inchy champagne. We're not the normal people. See?
Okay, yeah.
Not the norm. It's not a bell. It's not a banana. My first
still
snake,
a cool looking snake,
I wanted a freeway. I think she was a freeway. She was either a freeway or highway, but we got the inchy champagne instead.
Yeah. I remember when I had sold, I had those clutches in 2008, 2009, and that time. And then I was racing dirt bikes and I was always gone. So I sold the animals I had. And then when I stopped, I kind of got back into it. And I remember seeing a pastel highway. And I was just like, what is this? Like, this exists right now? So cool. That is such a cool snake. Oh, yeah. And that was my first, all right, well, here we go.
Back in here. Back in the game.
Lace, what was your first snake?
A bell.
A bell.
Yeah.
I see.
I'm not.
That was the gateway, though. We had a bell. I took my girlfriend, then now wife. We went to a reptile show, and I was like, "This is what I used to do," and then we got a bell. Sold her on the bell.
So,
yeah.
Basically, same exact damn story.
Yeah. There you go.
Who are your top 3 favorite breeders right now? Right here, right now.
Dang, top 3. Yeah, that's hard. There's a lot of cool stuff going on right now. Prague from across the pond over there is doing really cool stuff with puzzle. And hypo puzzle stuff, stuff that I don't think anybody has on the universe, So that's pretty cool. I think I have to mention Justin, because I think he does a tremendous amount for the industry and the hobby. He is the epitome of longevity, and that is what we need in the industry. And so I have to obviously admire that, outside of the fact that, all the animals. When
the world is no more, there will be cockroaches and fucking Justin Kaboka.
Yeah, absolutely. He will still be doing it. And that's why you pay those prices, because he will still be doing it. He will still be promoting the gene. He will still be making the gene better. He will still be showing everybody what you can do with it. So there's a lot of value into the reptile industry for that, but I don't know. Yeah. Third, KMB has been really cool with it. He had I'm just talking about puzzle people, I guess, or really cool stuff. He's doing also I think it was a phantom combo puzzle he produced. I think that's really cool. There's a bunch of people. There's every time I open my Instagram, I'm like, okay, that's really cool. Okay, that's there's a lot
be my best friend, be my best friend, be my best friend.
Yeah. So there's a lot of honorable mentions. I could go on for a while, but we'll stick with that.
My last and final question is, you mentioned dirt bikes, which love that. I too used to get down in the whoops section. You know what I mean? But do you have a hobby outside of reptiles?
My hobby right now is law school, and it's a horrible hobby, and I hate it. But I'm almost
Kim Kardashian.
Yeah, I'm almost done. I got 1 semester. I graduate in May. Ooh, and I am ready.
You're so close.
Yeah, I'm so close.
There's a human walking through the door, and it is.
Yeah, this is buy-in.
Hi.
Hi.
Big boy. Well,
Yeah,
good luck with law school there, Woods.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, yeah.
That's
absolutely.
crazy. That is a next level accomplishment, man. You should feel very, very proud.
Yeah, well,
Yes.
yeah, right. I got to graduate first, and then I have to pass the bar, and then I'll be all like kind of proud of it. But after that,
We'll be
can
proud
do
for
it.
you.
Yeah, you can do it.
it is just it just sucks, you know. But it's it is worth it. It's taught me a lot. It's changed my entire perspective on life. So it's a pretty cool experience, for sure.
Well, good luck, man. Well, we're in your
thank
corner
you.
rooting for you all the way.
Yeah, appreciate
I bet all those people in law school are like, they just all have snakes too.
Yeah,
Totally a normal thing.
Yeah, it's pretty funny exposing people to it. They did like a little like piece on it in the law school like paper and stuff. It's pretty funny.
That's awesome.
That's even better. Well, it is so windy here. I got an alert on my phone that somebody's trampoline is blowing down the road. So
yeah, sure. Yeah, you go take care of life.
Stay safe, my friends.
No,
it's not
Watch
ours.
out.
I just texted my mother-in-law. Please go check on the trampoline. Make sure our trampoline is not blowing down the road.
Yeah, we need to know.
Make sure and grab the robots.
Yeah.
Remove the robots.
Yes.
Oh my gosh. It just made me laugh. And I had to hold it in for the last 15 minutes. I'm like just envisioning this trampoline and also being like, don't let it be ours. It's not ours.
Just cleaning out mailboxes.
Yeah.
As it's rolling down that thing.
Hey, it would have to take out all the construction people on the way. So
There you have it.
maybe that's why Joel's internet's better now. God
Probably.
bless the trampoline. Thanks.
The construction crew got annihilated, dude.
Yeah. There's absolute chaos happening outside right now for you.
And that's when we pretend it's not my trampoline. I never had one. This was all just a joke.
Yeah. Smart. As your future attorney, don't
smoke and mirrors. Don't have
As your future attorney. As your future attorney, I'd advise you not to say anything else, Nikki.
Stop now.
You should cut it. Yeah.
Joel, thank you so much for hanging out with us. And like Leigh said, there is a follow-up at your discretion and timing when you're ready someday.
Yeah, for sure.
Since this is Show Me Your Rack, there's a follow-up appointment to make sure everything's still going well.
There's going to be a lot to catch up on, a lot to see.
Yeah. Show me some. 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 Show me